Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com is powered by the official voice of Rams Athletics, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Buffalo Wild Wings, Red College, One Stop Flooring America in Mount Vernon, Legion's Bank, Joe's Pizza and Pasta, State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt, First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, Bird Watt and Medical Equipment of Mount Vernon, and also by Banterra Bank, banking with local style, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, All-State Insurance Agent Paul Shields, Herrin King City Chrysler, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, Schmidt Ford of Salem, and People's National Bank. We take you to the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Welcome inside Memorial Gymnasium tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams try to make it 2 in a row in Williamson County. Last night they beat the Marion Wildcats. Tonight they try to knock off the Herrin Tigers. Good evening, I'm Chris Hugo. Tom Portner is alongside. Jeff Crow is with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Colby Ginnels takes care of things back at the Mount Vernon studio here tonight. 94.1 FM, or you can watch it live on WMIXsports.com. The 10-8 Mount Vernon Rams battle the 7-13 Herrin Tigers. This is your Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Tom, we've seen this once before. The Rams dispatched Herrin to the Pyramid Plus tournament en route to a 4-1 finish. Now they come to Memorial Gymnasium, a tough place to play, great atmosphere, a great bowl-style gymnasium. Should be a fun one tonight.
Yeah, I really like this gym, kind of an old style, way they go about it here. Everybody's really close to the floor, so it's kind of like Shagnon used to be, obviously, back in the day, but pretty good crowd tonight. They're bringing out a few tonight for an on-conference game, big game for Mount Vernon. You want to finish the weekend off after getting a big victory last night in Marion. Need to come out ready to play tonight in Herrin.
Could be a tough one in that regard. We'll talk more about that coming up on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. First, we need to take a quick break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Last year, you helped us celebrate 10 awesome years of Community First Bank with our Love campaign. This year, we'd like to celebrate who made our first 10 years possible, you. We're excited to launch Local Matters, our way of spotlighting, thanking, and celebrating our friends and customers in the community who've made us the #1 community bank in town. Remember to follow us on Facebook to keep up with all the exciting things we've got planned. Community First Bank, member FDIC.
If you're not bundling your insurance with Allstate, you might have fear of missing out, or FOMO.
You're too old to say FOMO.
But people who don't bundle their auto and home with Allstate...
No, FOMO's about fun stuff, not insurance.
But what if people use the money they save to pay for that fun stuff?
Okay, fine.
Get a bundled quote from your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, in Mount Vernon. Call him at 241-0551.
Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
TMS Mobility of Mount Vernon is a medical equipment company that serves all of Southern Illinois with a focus on respiratory and mobility solutions. Hi, I'm pharmacist and owner Eric Black. Our 2 respiratory therapists serve BiPAP, CPAP, and oxygen patients, while our 3 certified seating specialists provide power wheelchairs, scooters, as well as home and vehicle lifts. We are located at 24th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Call our experienced professionals at TMS Mobility 242-8776.
I'm Edie Round to stay. Look at your next round weather. Tonight's mainly clear, a little chillier, low 27. Sunday, lots of sunshine and nice with a high of 50. And the outlook for Monday, plenty of sunshine and colder, a high temperature of 35. Tuesday, it's going to be partly sunny and chilly. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM worldwide with streaming video at WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Herrin Tigers. It's great to be with you from the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth as we continue on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888 Landers. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they are 10-8. For the Herrin Tigers, 7-13. The Rams, of course, had a brilliant affair last night against the Marion Wildcats. It was rough and tumble at times, but they come away. Great free throw shooting down the stretch. Zach Williams and Amir Span combined to go 30 of 30 from the free throw line. And really, for the Rams, a 19-point win against Marion, and now just trying not to have a letdown, have a trap against this Herrin Tiger crew.
Yeah, that's the key tonight, is not to come in here emotionally not ready to play. I don't think physically it's a problem for kids this age. They can run all day and all night, but the key is if they can be ready mentally to get this basketball game started. A little different atmosphere than last night, a non-conference game, so you don't have the history of that. But it is a neat place, like you said, a good gym. You should be ready to go tonight. It's going to be very important they get off to a good start here on the road again, just like they did last night at Marion.
Rams cheerleaders already off to a good start today. They competed at an IHSA sectional in Waterloo. They finished in 3rd place. They will advance to the IHSA state finals for medium team. So congratulations to the Ram cheerleaders. Yet again, another trip to IHSA state. Landers Collision Centers, Mount Vernon and Salem, celebrating 30 years. You can find out more online on their website at landersauto.com. Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem. Of course, congratulations. Also, in terms of junior high basketball and girls play, St. Mary's finished in 2nd place in Class S. 4th place went to Field. So congratulations to both of those Jefferson County teams for their performances here today. We need to take another break on this Landers Collision Centers pregame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
If it is the time for a new Ford, then Schmidt Ford of Salem is the place for you. I'm Mike McManus, a Schmidt Ford sales associate. Ford is the best-selling brand in America. And with great vehicles, great rebates, and incentives, now is the right time to drive home your new Fusion, Edge, Explorer, or the all-new F-150. And if it's a pre-owned vehicle, you're more than 500 available in our inventory. So come see me, Mike McManus, today at Schmidt Salem, located at 1815 West Main, just off I-57.
The temperatures outside are down, but the CD rates are up at People's National Bank. They're offering 2 great winter CD specials, a 9-month CD at 1.07% APY and a 13-month CD at 1.43% APY. So find your stocking capping gloves and stop by to open a 9-month CD at 1.07% APY or a 13-month CD at 1.43% APY today. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Annual percentage yield accurate as of January 16th, 2018. $500 to open and obtain APY.
Hey, Mom and Dad, take the stress out of paying for college by getting your high school grad's higher education started with Wren Lake College. At just a fraction of the cost of a 4-year university, Wren Lake College can give your son or daughter a high-quality head start before transferring to a university without breaking the bank. Take the worry out of paying for college. Call 618-437-5321 or log on to rlc.edu. Wren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Wren Lake College.
94.1 FM or worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Rams and the Herrin Tigers live from Memorial Gymnasium. 7-13, Herrin coming in. Sailor Shirts, the new head coach of the Tigers this year. These two teams met once before. As we told you, the Rams were the benefactors of that one back at Marion on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. But tonight, again, we talked about it a moment ago. Now you come into Herrin, you play them at their place. Certainly won't be as easy as it may have seemed at Marion. This is a Herrin bunch coming off a tough overtime loss, however, to the Benton Rangers last night in conference play. So who knows what those spirits may be.
Yeah, that's a tough loss for them, but actually it sounds like they played a pretty darn good game against a good Benton basketball team. They were shooting free throws up to late in the game with a chance to ice it and ended up getting into overtime. So disappointing for them, I'm sure, emotionally, but I think it also could be a pickup for them, give them a little confidence knowing they could play a tough team Benton like that, and really had every opportunity to win that game last night.
Well, had every opportunity indeed. The Mount Vernon Rams and Herrin Tigers battling it out here tonight. Of course, the Rams coming off a nice win against Marion. They have a busy week next week. They'll go to Jerseyville on Tuesday night. They'll welcome Carbondale on Friday night, and then they head to Cahokia on Saturday afternoon. So you kind of are out of the frying pan and into the fire, so to speak, after tonight. You would love to end this week on a winning note.
Yeah, really tough stretch coming up. A lot of games, a lot of traveling, actually. So, yeah, big game tonight. Like we said earlier, coming off such a huge win last night in a conference victory on the road. you just try to avoid the emotional letdown coming into tonight. Finish this weekend off good with 2 big victories. And then go to Jerseyville on Tuesday, a long trip there, and see if you can't get one there. And then you finally get a home game next Friday against Carbondale, another conference foe. So a lot of good basketball coming up in the next week and a couple days.
Of course, we're past the midwinter tournaments now. And for every team, you're kind of getting down that home stretch. And for the Rams, every game you win, every step along the way now, you're looking for better playoff or postseason positioning in terms of the seeding.
Yeah, absolutely. And you want to avoid a first game if you can. You want to get a seeded in the top 4 anyhow, so you can get away from that play-in game and then get a good seeding so you get an opportunity to win a regional and move on to a sectional. That's what it's all about, is the March Madness. Illinois coined that phrase, and it really is just that. And you always want to go into the tournament with a lot of momentum. And Mount Vernon has some big games coming up leading up to that. So that's just, about a month away. Hard to believe. We'll be getting into postseason play before you know it.
We most certainly will. And, of course, speaking of postseason play, a lot of Rams teams have gone on to some postseason success. And when you talk about a lot of that success, you think of the Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Fame. That induction ceremony is Saturday, February the 10th at Shagnon. And, of course, tickets are on sale at One Stop Flooring America for $25 through the end of January. They will not be selling tickets at the door. So to get your tickets, get them before the end of January at One Stop Flooring America, $25. That is for the Mount Vernon Township High School Sports Hall of Fame. You'll get to see the ceremony on Friday night. I believe that's during the Orphan game. And then, of course, the induction ceremony itself, the speeches and the dinner and the like, $25 to get in. You need to purchase your tickets before the end of the month. And that is coming up. Always a great time. They're doing that against Centralia this year on February the 9th. And, of course, you talk about milestones, and one Hall of Famer, of course, is Rams head coach Doug Creel, and have been in communication with Lance Bolt this week. Jeff Crow actually made me aware. I lose count of wins very easily, and, of course, I was unaware that Doug, until this week, was approaching the milestone, not just 300 wins for the career, but 300 wins at Mount Vernon in his tenure. Obviously, he is the winningest head coach in the school history in terms of boys basketball. But now a win tonight would put him at 300.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. That just shows how good of a coach. Everybody already knew he was a great coach, but those numbers surely solidify that. That's a lot of wins over a lot of years. And if you asked him about it, he'd downplay it and say it's not that big of a deal. I just know how he is. But it is a big deal, and everybody should really take notice of what a great job he's done here for so many years at Mount Vernon High School, and a huge part of Mount Vernon basketball history, to say the least.
A huge part indeed. We'll have your Bird Watson starting lineups coming up in just a moment. We'll also have your national anthem coming up right here from Memorial Gymnasium. Still plenty of Landers Collision Center's pregame show to come with your Bird Watson Home Medical starting lineups. The Mount Vernon Rams look for win number 11 tonight. Look to get above 3 games above 500 for this 2017-2018 campaign. Tom Portner's alongside. I'm Chris Hugo with you in Herrin for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Herrin Tigers. And, of course, the Rams looking for their 11th win of this 2017-2018 season. But Herrin looking to try to play spoiler tonight. They are a team that could maybe somebody you see in a regional, depending upon who goes where. Of course, the Rams are hosting the regional here in 2018, so anything could happen. I forget the other host. You'll have to excuse me, but you never know who you might see in the postseason. Of course, we talked about how important this one could be for postseason seeding, but most importantly, Tom, it's all about the W. You just want to leave here with the win.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to get a big victory tonight. Get, like you said, 3 games over 500. Make up for a really good weekend of basketball here, knowing that you got 3 very difficult games coming up next week. So big game tonight. Need to get off to a good start, like I said. See if you can't get 2 victories down here in Williamson County and get out of here, and see if we can't go up to Jerseyville on Tuesday and get another one then.
3 games next week for the Rams. We'll have them all for you right here. Jerseyville Tuesday night on the road. Back home Friday night for the Carbondale Terriers. And then Saturday, it's an afternoon matinee as the Rams head to Cahokia for a makeup game with the Comanches. You won't want to miss 2 South 7 games back-to-back. It's been a long time since we've had back-to-back South 7 games on back-to-back nights, ever since they went to all Friday night games back in 2009. So we'll have 2 South 7 games coming up for you this week. Bird Watson Medical Equipment sponsors our starting lineups. We'll get those in just a moment. We need to pause to honor America from Memorial Gym. We'll do that now. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take it to a body shop that's never been trained? Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. I am proud to announce that we have once again raised the bar on quality collision repair. Within the past year, our team has went through extensive training programs that have resulted in what is considered a significant achievement in the collision repair industry. Landers Towing and Collision in Salem and Mount Vernon is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as an iCar Gold Class shop. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose Landers Towing and Collision Centers. As an iCar Gold Class repair facility, we hope to not only return your vehicle back to its original condition, but to exceed every concern or expectation you may have towards collision repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
If you could get rewarded for sleeping, would you? What about for sitting on a bench, looking out at the ocean? Or for sitting in a comfy chair, watching football on TV? Guess what? That third dream job is real thanks to Buffalo Wild Wings. You can come in, watch football, and earn points with blazing rewards just for being there. That's right, you're a professional football fan now. Brag about it to all your friends. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Terms and conditions apply. Must be a Blazing Rewards member. To join and for details, visit blazingrewards.com or download the Blazing Rewards app.
Need a bank that is available when you are? At Banterra, we offer digital banking options that allow you to do banking 24/7. Download our app on your mobile device for a mobile check deposit, bill pay, and more. Apply for a mortgage, make easy and secure online loan payments, or shop securely using digital wallet products and Visa checkout. Own a business? We offer a wide range of digital business products as well. Enjoy convenient banking with Banterra. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Whether you sit or stand or something in between, chances are your legs aren't getting the circulation they need. But never fear, Sigvaris is here. Sigvaris compression stockings are simple socks that help increase blood flow in the legs. This footwear is recommended by doctors for athletes, diabetics, standers, sitters, and anyone with foot or leg ailments. Sigvaris compression products are available at Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Stop in this month and mention this ad for $5 off any Sigvaris at Bird Watson.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com. Time for your Bird Watson Medical Equipment starting lineups. Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Tom Portner has the starters for tonight's game.
First for the visiting Mount Vernon Rams, once again going into tonight without the services of O'Shea Harden. A 5'8 senior guard, number 3, Zach Williams. A 6'2 sophomore forward, number 4, Amir Span. 6'2 junior forward, number 21, Jake Martin. 6-foot junior guard, number 22, Lucas Cooper. And a 6'6 forward, number 25, Weston Brockhouse. For the home team, the Herrin Tigers. A 5'11 sophomore guard, number 3, Brandon Anthony. A 6'2 senior guard, number 10, Bronson Nessler. A 6'2 junior forward, number 13, Hayden Holloway. A 6'1 junior guard, number 23, Drew Ringel. And rounding out the starting five, a 6-foot junior guard, number 25, Tate Johnson.
Provide your loved ones with the gift of comfort and mobility with all of the latest styles, colors, and features only offered in power lift chairs from Bird Watson. Bird Watson Medical Equipment, 1200 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Rams in their away black, orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in white, while the Herrin Tigers, reciprocal uniforms almost, they're in their home whites, black trim, orange H stroked in white down the side with orange numerics and lettering trimmed in black for this Tiger bunch. Taylor Shirts is in his first year. His career record is easy. It's 7-13. Doug Creel, meanwhile, looks for his 300th win as head coach for the Rams. And we're underway from Herrin. The Tigers with the basketball to start. They into the front court, off at the top of the key, now to the right wing. Quick handoff from Nessler. Back to Anthony. A left-hand dribble up top, now to the elbow. Nessler looks into the short corner. Jumper on the way for the lead is good. And Herrin, Hayden Holloway puts the Tigers on top, 2-zip.
Pretty good play there. Set a screen and then slip to the corner, short corner, knock down the 10-foot jump shot.
Community First Bank of the Heartlands, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. 3 on the way for Brockhouse is no good. Rebound will be tipped into the far corner. It's out of bounds, off to the Rams. It'll be Tiger basketball here. 7:25 to go in the first quarter. It's still a 2-0 Herrin lead.
Good look for Weston there coming off a screen. Just came up a little bit short. Jake fought for the rebound, went out of bounds.
About 38 seconds into this one. It's Anthony across the timeline between the leg dribble up top. Now left arc. He'll drive in. Ooh, off balance fade jumper. No good. Might have been an offensive goaltending there. I didn't quite see it, but neither did the officials. And the Rams off of the rebound go the other way. 7:06 to play in the first quarter. 2-0 Mount Vernon trailing. Rams to the basketball. Williams on a dribble drive inside. Gets to the basket. Right block layup. It's no good. Rebound the other way. It's Anthony into the front court for the Tigers. Up ahead, leaving it for Ringel. Inside, he's fouled. A foul is called. It'll be the first one of the night.
I think they got a reach on Zach there when Ringel drove to the middle. They cleared out the side for Zach last time down offensively. Got to the rim, just wasn't able to finish. Pretty good set for Mount Vernon. They've had 2 good looks, just haven't able to knock one down yet.
Quick inbound off of the baseline. I say that. Took a while. Holloway back to the top for Ringel. 6:48 to play in the first. Off a screen, it's 2-0. Tigers here in the very first quarter from Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Herrin High School. Ringel off the screen. Now hands off. Coming around is Tate Johnson. Anthony to Nestler off of the far sideline. Slow to develop here. 6:29 to go in the first. Still 2-0 Wildcats. Williams almost a steal, but is picked up by Johnson. Thrown into the corner for Holloway. Holloway off a turn. Dribble. Throws to the outside. Good kick. 3 on the way. No good by Nestler. Hits the top of the backboard. Rebound to the Rams.
Yeah, they get into a dribble weave there. Really don't like that offensive set, quite frankly, but Amir took it the other way. He got a spin move, got fouled. Good job by Amir drawing the foul. Going to the free throw line again tonight after last night. What was he, Chris, 16 for 16?
He was actually 14 of 14.
Okay, I probably shouldn't have brought that up, but
you'll learn eventually.
Yeah.
6:07 to go in the first quarter. Of course, Community First Bank with 5 convenient locations and hundreds of products to serve all of your banking needs. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Well, 0 of 1 tonight.
I did it again.
Is Amir Spandy. Thank Tom Portner for that. Might have missed it anyway. Now misses a second. That one is your fault.
Yeah, that's definitely my fault.
And now a defensive rebound. Going the other way, Herrin. Inside, this will be Ringel on the pull-up inside the free throw line. He made that look way too easy. It's 4-0 Tigers.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. You're right. He made it look easy. Going to his right and kind of hanging and knocked down the 10-footer in the lane.
Williams up top for the Rams. Kicks into the corner for Cooper. He had a career night last night. However, back tap, he'll lose it. It'll be Anthony on a break. Left-hand layup is good. A 6-0 run to start here for the Herrin Tigers.
Yeah, not the start Mount Vernon's looking for. A couple turnovers, live ball turnovers going the other direction. Need to get on the board here and get things going.
Rams with it now. It's Span to the right wing for Williams. Near the corner, that's Lucas Cooper. Back to the top. Ooh, 3 on the way to cut it in half. No good. Misses off to the side. Rebound is out of bounds. Uh-oh.
Yeah, look a little flat. Uh-oh is right. Don't look like we have a lot of energy. Our legs underneath us right now, but need to pick it up here on the defensive end, see if you can't get something going the other way and get an easy bucket.
5:14 to go in the first quarter. Streaming presented by Red Light College. Log on, rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands on your college education. Ringel back to Anthony on the outside. He'll drive. Left-hand layup again. Anthony has 4 of the 8, but it's an 8-0 route early for the Herrin Tigers.
Yeah, Coach Creel being very patient here, not calling a timeout, letting this group trying to work through this.
Cooper with it on the right wing to Amir Span up top. He'll pull up for a 3. Not necessarily what you need, but there's something you need. A putback by Weston Brockhouse. Rams get on the board here. 4:41 to go in the first quarter. Now inside Herrin. Anthony to the basket. Wow. Iron is kind. Wow, and one.
Yeah, heck of a finish there. Took the hit and then went up his offhand, his right hand. He's left-handed and was able to get it on the rim for the and one. Pretty good athletic guard, left-handed once again, like I said, but just a sophomore, so pretty impressive there.
Free throw good for Anthony. He had 7 of the 11. The Tiger lead is 9. 4:34 to go here in the first quarter. Buffalo Wild Wings, the place to be for the big game. You'll love a pitcher of select domestics and 20 boneless wings for just $20 at your Mount Vernon B-Dubs on big game day on February 4th. What a nice move to the basket. Good cut by Luke Cooper. He gets the bucket.
Real good back cut there, and Zach hit him with the bounce pass. That being Cooper, was able to lay it in. Good set by Mount Vernon.
And now 4:10 to play in the first quarter. It'll be 11-4, almost 13. Good rebound by Ringel. However, his shot will be blocked. 4:03 to go in the first quarter. 11-4 ball game. Brockhouse within the backcourt gives it up to Amir Span. 3:56 left to go. We're in the opening quarter. Tony Wilt, your scoreboard sponsor. Is Amir Span going to add to it? No, he'll miss. We'll have a foul on the rebound.
Over the back on West, and Amir pulled up from about 10 feet. Wasn't able to knock it down. They're sagging off him defensively and making him make that mid-range shot. Unable to do so thus far.
Tony Wilt, glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. 3:40 to go in the first. 11-4 ball game. Herrin Tigers up 7. Holloway crossover dribble near the elbow, throws it away. It'll be Mount Vernon basketball. They need some points off of turnovers here.
Yeah, we need to get a few live ball turnovers. That being a dead ball turnover. He kind of zigged when he was supposed to zag there. He should slide with the basketball there. He actually cut against the grain, and that's why the ball is thrown out of bounds. Mount Vernon going the other way, down 7. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go. Mount Vernon just has 4 points here in the first quarter.
11-4 game, 3:30 left to go here in the first. Into the front court, Lucas Cooper for the Rams. Off to the right sideline for Amir. Pulls it back, thought about it. Probably didn't, but now Coop off the left wing. Back to the right wing for Amir. 11-4, Rams trail, 3:18 to go in the first. Cutting to the basket inside. Williams, yes.
It's a little reversal there. Amir throwing the post entry to Zach, and Zach was able to get it up in the crowd and finish.
Ringel from the right wing to the top. Holloway for the Herrin Tigers off the elbow, gives back. Johnson now to the top for Anthony. Has Nessler on the near wing, goes to Holloway up top. 3 minutes left in the first. Nessler a deep three. That'll hit the top of the backboard support. Not in play tonight, apparently. Or in play now, I guess I should say. As Span will go the other way.
You're right.
That's the second one. It's been ignored.
Right.
2:50 left. We're in the first quarter from Herrin. 11-6 Tigers. Rams, as it's lost out of bounds, will remain in possession. The inbound off the far baseline. Quick bounce pass to Zach, high off the glass. It's good. Good physics by Zach Williams. 11-8. Rams cut it to a possession deficit.
Yeah, good inbounds pass to Zach, and he's able to finish it at the rim again. Mount Vernon getting back in this game, down 3.
Save thousands on your college education at Rin Lake College, rlc.edu. They sponsor our streaming. Is now a strip by Pelton. Up ahead, Span was looking for the flush, and he's fouled on the way up.
Good foul there by the Herrin Tigers. Amir was going up for a two-hand flush, and they weren't going to give him anything easy. Good solid foul, nothing there. Just 2 free throws for Amir. See if he can't knock these down, get it down to a 1-point game.
(11-9) as he makes the first. He'll have another. Community First Bank is proud to be connected to the communities they serve. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. Second free throw not there. Holloway the rebound for Herrin, and now the Tigers zoom into the front court. Tate Johnson up the left sideline, now gets back near the timeline for Anthony. He's back at the circle, 2:15 to go in the first. 2-point game here in Herrin. The Tigers lead at 11-9 over the Rams. Rams won this one last year at Shagnon. Lost in the Pyramid, however. Hope that's not the same result this year, where the Pyramid winner loses on the opposing floor. Nessler on a handoff to Anthony, right wing. Minute 55 left to go here in the first quarter. 11-9 Herrin. Now to Johnson off the far arc, into the far corner for Nessler. They'll reverse around the perimeter, left wing for Ringel. Right hand dribble, hands off, nope, keeps it himself, throws into the corner. Gets it right back, Ringel. Ball fake, now to the top. Anthony back to Ringel. He'll pop for a 3, right arc, it's good.
Pretty tough shot there. Amir was up on him. Ringel's able to rise over him, knock down the 3.
Now, minute 25. 5-point game. Rams need a bucket. It'll be Span backing up his defender to the hoop. Missed it. Rebound will be tipped away to the Tigers. Not the way they envisioned, I'm sure, as Holloway's into the front court. Loses the basketball, regains control, and he's able to get it off. Does to Nessler with 1:07 to go in the first quarter. Rams are down 5. It's 14-9, Herrin Tigers. Deep 3, no good. Herrin tries to save it, but they throw it out of bounds. It'll be a turnover.
Yeah, that's an ill-advised 3, to say the least. The ceiling's not as low as Mount Vernon's, but that one about hit the ceiling. He chucked that thing way up into the rainbow and hit nothing but the floor with it.
Rams fans, you're in good hands with Mount Vernon All-State agent Paul Shields. For a free insurance review, stop by or give him a call today. Who will be our next Good Hands Ram of the Week? 48 seconds to go here in the first. Deep left wing, it's Simon Wilson. JV Rams, of course, won 67-45 tonight. Lance Bolt's team still undefeated. Outside the paint, Martin, a bounce pass to the top for Simon Wilson. Right hand dribble, throws off to the right wing now for Zach. Williams with his Rams trailing by 5 with the basketball. Behind the back dribble, throws over left wing for Wilson. Now to the right wing for Zach. Little head fake, throws short corner for Pelton. Now left wing for Wilson with 19 seconds. To Jackson Creel for a 3. It's off to the left, rebound. Tipped to Martin. He'll lean in toward the bucket, miss it. Rebound will go to Pelton. Fought for with Nessler. Jump ball forthcoming. Nope. Nothing. It'll go to the Herrin Tigers on the steal up the left side. Anthony, layup is good.
Yeah, it should have been a jump ball. Pelton went up with the ball, and no call, and Herrin was able to go the other way and get the bucket at the buzzer, up 7 at the end of the first quarter.
After 1, Herrin 16, Mount Vernon 9. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Has always mattered to us here at Community First Bank, and it's been our belief if we take care of the communities we serve, they will in turn take care of us. For 10 years, this philosophy hasn't failed us, so we plan to stick with it. That's why we're making 2018 the year of you. To celebrate how much local matters, we'll be spotlighting local businesses and customers to thank them for choosing us to be their community bank. There will be some fun events and giveaways along the way as well, so get ready for another exciting year. Community First Bank, because local matters. Member FDIC.
We've reached it. The point where the only way to make Tuesdays any better is by having more boneless wings. That's why here at Buffalo Wild Wings, we've invented Boneless Tuesdays. It's a celebration where if you order boneless wings at full price, you'll get another of the same size for free. This works for dine-in or takeout. Every little bit counts. And on Tuesdays, every boneless wing counts as 2. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. Valid only on Tuesdays while supplies last. Tax and gratuity extra. Additional restrictions apply. See participating location for details.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
Memorial Gym for the second quarter from your Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. The Rams squander an opportunity off of the inbound. Turn it over on the first possession. They're down 7, 16-9 to the Herrin Tigers. Between the circles for Tate Johnson, now to the near wing. Right-hand dribble, and we'll have a foul. Why not?
They call that on Amir. Wow. The official was standing 2 feet away, didn't call it. The guy on the opposite side of the floor called a reach on Amir.
So now 7:39 to play in the first half. Off of the inbound, 16-9 score. Deep left wing for the Herrin Tigers is Holloway, 7:30 to go. We're in the second quarter from Herrin. All of the action sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland and Mount Vernon Dix with Onanina. Proud to be connected to the communities they serve. Local matters that come first. Ringel on a handoff to the top. Anthony, he leads the way with 9 for the Tigers tonight. 16-9 the score. He's almost outscoring the Rams on his lonesome.
Yeah, he's off to a very good start. Like I said, a pretty solid player, just a sophomore.
And now we'll have an illegal
screen. Yeah.
Yep, illegal screen underneath, and that'll be a turnover on the the Tigers. A Tiger, technically a Wildcat, I guess.
I think it's a form of one anyway, right?
Close
Same,
enough.
Species.
$6:57 to go in the second quarter. Rams down 7. Pelton with it, throwing it at the top for Zach. Step back 3 on the way. No. Missed that one. Rebound. Pelton fights for it. Gets it to Amir. He'll dribble drive into the paint. Layup good.
Give credit to Pelton there, keeping it alive on the offensive board, and then hit Amir. Amir just went straight to the right hand and finished.
First field goal of the night for Spann. He had a big night last night with 20 points.
That was a flop. Pelton's not that strong. Guy for Herrin was in the post, and he went flying through the air. Pelton just kind of stood there and looked, and apparently it was on him with the body.
16-11, Rams trailing Herrin with the basketball beneath their own bucket. Off of the inbound baseline, trying to get it in. It's a lob. Ringel near the timeline.
Wow, they had a layup. Anthony back cut Zach. He was wide open, and they missed him.
So now they'll have to rely around something to develop from the perimeter. 6:23 to go here in the second quarter. Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Big game specials aplenty at Buffalo Wild Wings. Check them out, including one that's a pitcher and 20 boneless for $20. Only for the big game. Sunday, February 4th. Holloway off of the right arc, trying to drive. 6:06 left to go in the first half. Johnson over to Ringel. Ringel dribble drive. It goes baseline. Launches a jumper. No good. Spann the rebound. Almost lost it. We'll have a foul called.
A little frustration foul there on Ringel after missing the shot. Reached in on Amir after he got the rebound. was trying to take it the other way off the dribble.
A combined 10 fouls called already here in the first half. 5:58 left to go in the second quarter. 16-11 is the Ram disadvantage now, as the Rams will have a length of the floor inbound.
Yeah, a lot of stoppages of play. Kind of a sluggish start here to the basketball game. Not a lot of energy in the building right now.
Near the top of the hour, this is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, and all of Southern Illinois. Medicine Shot 3 on the way is no good by Brockhouse. A rebound to the Tigers. 5:43 mark of the second quarter. 16-11 lead for Herrin. Now with the basketball. Good ball fake. LaQuad out of the corner. Right hand dribble. Throws it to the outside. Anthony to Ringle between the circles. Right wing for Johnson. Out of the top for Anthony. 16-11 Herrin. Been a stagnant second quarter for both teams.
A lot of standing around. Not much going on.
Johnson a tough shot. Iron Kind. Or Anthony rather. Kind iron again. It's 18-11.
Yeah, he's pretty darn good. He's not a very big kid. He can take contact and still get it up on the rim. Good job there finishing that.
And now with the basketball, Amir Span. Right wing, cross and dribble, trying to get inside. Meets his own man, travels with the basketball. Turnover. Anthony only had 8 against the Rams the first time out. Already has 11.
Yeah, he's off to a great start. Amir tried to dribble to the basket, and like you said, ran into Jake. Lost his balance, got the walk. 5th turnover for Mount Vernon.
With it up top now is Ringle. Lost it at his feet, recovers. Poked away by Jake. Now it'll be Zach fighting for it in a scrum. Comes away with it, gets it up ahead to Coop. Here's a layup, Rams. Yes.
There's finally a live ball turnover for Mount Vernon. That thing was all over the place, and Zach scooped it up. Reach foul on Jake. They're going to give him shots. Looked like he was on the floor, but I think they're going to give him 2 shots out of that. They are.
Wow. I don't know on what planet that was a shot.
Yeah, that
apparently
was on
we're
the catch, not the shot. But
Rams down 5 to the line to shoot 2. We'll go Luke LaQuat off of the bench. Of course, the action finds him. 5-point game here. 4:34 left to go in the first half. Streaming presented by Red Lake College. Scoreboard updates are sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent at Mount Vernon. Find him online at TonyWilt.com. See how you can get to better state with State Farm. I know Marion, without Gus Gillespie, beat Mater Dei tonight. Big win for the Wildcats, 47-36. Centralia beat Paducah Tillman on a buzzer beater by 2. So the South 7 has done well today at the Pinckneyville shootout as LaQuat makes both free throws, stretches it to 2013. Wildcats up 7. It's a 3-possession game here with 4:27 to go in the half. Right wing, this is Cooper into the right corner. Left-hand dribble for Zach. Now throwing left wing. Here comes Brockhouse to the bucket. Found an easy seam. They say he traveled.
Where's there a walk there? He came to a jump stop and went up and finished the basket. Wow. Phantom call there.
4:10 to go here in the second. Right wing, Nestler to the top between the circles, I should say, for Yates, and now they'll go back to the right side. A 3 for LaQuat is no good. Let him shoot those, except get the rebound, and now the other way, Nestler to the basket, misses, rebound tip back. Brockhouse comes away with it. 3:48 left to go in the first half. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams on WMIX. Cooper, deep 3, no. Rebound, Jake fights for it, gets in there, and probably going to be
second foul, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Over the back, he'll probably have to come out here at 2 fouls. Coach is going to get a timeout. Mount Vernon off to an 0 for 6 start from 3 tonight after starting out 5 for 5 last night in the first half against Marion.
Timeout sponsor First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust is ready to serve all of your banking needs. With online and mobile banking, you can bank with First Mid anytime from anywhere. Sometimes you're the benefactor of calls. Sometimes you're not. The Rams were a benefactor last night and had a bit of a disadvantage here tonight, it would feel.
Yeah, I'm still a little confused on that travel call down there. I really don't have any idea what he saw there. It was just a simple jump stop and a finish off the dribble, but you know, here nor there. That's not why we're down 7. We're off to a very sluggish start, not shooting the ball very well, quite frankly, right as we start out 0 for 6 from 3. We have made 6 out of 9 from 2-point range, but like I've often said, most of those are right at the rim. So Mount Vernon's going to have to start shooting the ball a little bit better to get back in this game.
3:39 left to go in the first half, 20-13 score. For the Rams, they trail by 7, and to the line on the 1-and-1 will go Nestler, and he misses. Rebound chased down by LaQuad, of course. Rams can't catch a break, and now 3:35 remain here in the first half, 20-13. Calm, cool, and collected, Sailor shirts on the Herrin sideline. His team up 7, and now left side, Ringel drives. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1.
Yeah, another foul on Mount Vernon, a little reach on Lucas. That's our 8th team foul. They're going to the free throw line, which you can't really afford to do when you're down 7. You just play solid D, no fouls.
See what happens here on the first free throw, Ringel. Yes. Attention farmers, stop by Community First Bank. Ask about new ag lending products, including long-term fixed-rate financing and much more. Community First Bank, welcome back to personal banking. 21-13, Rams down 8, about to be 9 if Ringel has his way as he knocks down the second free throw, gets the bonus. 22-13, Herrin by 9. I think their largest lead previously was 7. 3:20 left to go in the first half now. Rams need a bucket. Williams with it up top, looking right, goes left to Cooper, into the corner now. That's tipped out of bounds.
Returning to the Herrin lineup.
And will be Ram basketball. They'll inbound on the far sideline in the front court with 3:13 left to go in the first half, down 9.
Yeah, needs somebody to make a shot, get the lid off the basket. Oftentimes you just have to see one go in. That's a good set play on the out of bounds. Sealing down there with Weston, and good entry pass by Zach for the easy bucket.
Weston makes it look easy. The Rams are back within 7, 3:04 to go. Tough pass, LaQuad he's able to handle. Pulls up from 17 on the far side, misses it, rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Herrin. And maybe the Rams get some momentum here, but guess who's back into the ball game after a breather? It's Brandon Anthony.
Yeah, what I like there is Mount Vernon went into full court pressure and sped them up, and that's what you want. If you don't get a steal, you try to get them to take a quick shot, which they did. We're not able to make it. Mount Vernon basketball going the other way.
2:53 to go in the first half. 22-15, Rams down 7. Who will be our next Good Hands Ram of the Week? Sponsored by Allstate agent Paul Shields. Zamir goes to the basket. He's fouled. That's just the 6th on Herrin, so Rams will now be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yep, they called that on the floor, as you said. Not in the bonus yet. Mount Vernon ball under the goal. Weston Brockhouse leaving the game, and Pelton coming in. Look for a lob to Amir here in the middle if it's available. That's what they're trying to do, and didn't get it to him.
Tough pass to Jake Martin on the right wing. He'll dribble drive somewhat and give it to Amir Span. 2:39 to go in the first half. 22-15, Rams down 7, need a bucket.
Herrin's gone to a 2-3 zone on the out of bounds under the goal and stayed in it.
Right wing, Pelton out of the top, Cooper. Anthony and Cooper fight for the basketball. Last touch by the Rams. That'll be Tiger basketball with 2:22 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Anthony got his hand in there, was able to deflect it off Coop's hand. Another turnover for Mount Vernon. That's 7 here in the first half to just 3 for Herrin. Not a good start for the Rams shooting or taking care of the basketball so far.
2:22 to go here in the first half, 22-15. Herrin off the inbound on the side of the bounds. We'll have a quick touch foul on Amir Span.
Yeah, that's a bad foul. 25 feet from the basket, reached in. That's his second, I believe. It is. That's a guy you can't get into foul trouble tonight. That puts them at the line. The 9 team fouls. They'll be shooting 2 after this from here on out.
First free throw is good by Ringel.
Man, he puts a lot of arch on that free throw. That thing is way up there. That barely moved the net when it went through.
The Rams give it their all, and so does Mount Vernon Allstate agent Paul Shields. To get the protection you need for you and your family, give him a call today. 23-15 Rams. Trail by 8, now 9. As Ringel makes them both, he has 9.
Ringel and Anthony have combined for 20 points, outscoring Mount Vernon by 5. Just the 2 of them.
Ball fake, Jackson Creel to the free throw line, over to Pelton on the left wing. He'll drive, he's fouled at the free throw line. Will go Dacare Pelton.
Calling a lot of touch fouls off the dribble, quite frankly, making sure these guys play defense with their feet, not their hands. Multiple calls on those so far. 16 fouls combined between the 2 teams here in the first half.
So Jennings will check in for the Rams. Pelton is at the free throw line. Span, Creel, Williams, the other Rams on the floor.
This is a different group that we've had in the past. I don't know if Jennings has really gotten any significant time varsity-wise yet, but see if he can't come in and give us a little bit of a spark.
Pelton's first free throw off the mark. Rebound will go to the Tigers. That was Stucker who's into the ball game. Anthony off the trap in the corner. Timeout Sailor Shirts. It's sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust in the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 2:03 remains in this first half of basketball, if you want to call it that. If you're planning to buy a new home, talk to Dwayne Gully at the First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust in Mount Vernon. He can walk you through the loan process, answer all of your questions, and get you moving quickly. First Mid is an equal housing lender. Tom Portner, 24-15. Rams down 9 with 2:03 left to go in this second quarter. Not quite the Ram team from a night ago, however, looking a little flat. Not going to say uninspired by any means, but just not quite the energy from a conference game last night.
Now, I thought this might be an issue emotionally, not physically, but emotionally. And really what you have to do in order to get your team jump-started is on the defensive end, be aggressive, get into some traps, try to speed them up. Get your team more aggressive on the defensive end, which will in turn make you more aggressive on the offensive end.
2:02 left to go in the second quarter, 24-15 score. Off the left wing, it'll be a skip pass to the right side. Nestler with it near the corner. He'll drive baseline. Bounces one on a dangerous baseline pass, and it touches the out-of-bound line, the boundary. And the Rams will have it linked to the floor with 1:52 left to go in the second quarter. 24-15, Mount Vernon trailing. Brockhouse will enter for Pelton.
Coach Creel hasn't won 299 games for nothing. He did just that. He went to a 1-2-2 half-court trap, trying to get a little energy into the team on the defensive end.
Williams to the right side for Brockhouse. On the wing, now throws to Jackson Creel. Creel near span. Goes right side against the defender and one. You better count it.
Yep.
He'll go to the free throw line for the three-point play and tries to cut it to 6.
Yeah, I tell you what, you don't see there, at least you may on the video, is Weston Brockhouse did a nice job sealing that side. Wouldn't let the help side defender get to Amir, and Amir was able to finish and get fouled. So kind of a subtle move by Weston, but really good there to get Amir to the rim.
So now Amir looks to cap off the three-point play, 24-18. He does just that. 6-point game now on the three-point play by Amir Span with 1:38 left to go here in the first half. Community First Bank of the Heartland, conveniently located across Jefferson County, 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Herrin on a link to the floor inbound, Ringle into Anthony deep in the backcourt.
1-2-2 full court trap by Mount Vernon.
Got to turn over the last trip down the floor, see if it happens again. Creel gets his hands on it, but Stucker recovers. Dribbles off his hip, throws it away, but a foul. He's bailed out.
Right. I wouldn't be disappointed, and I don't think Coach Creel is there. Just good effort, loose ball, and Mount Vernon went for it. Just kind of got a little body on him, I guess, but foul of aggression, you don't mind that.
Stucker goes to the line for the Stucker goes to the line for the double bonus. First free throw, short iron. We'll see if he overcompensates on number 2 with 1:27 left to go in the first half, 24-18. Rams trailing. We will have your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. Don't forget they are your People's Choice favorite Italian restaurant in Mount Vernon. You can order online at orderjoes.com. Missed both free throws, but they got the rebound. That was Baumgart. Now Stucker from the free throw line, no good. I don't know if I had a shot from there. He just missed 2.
Exactly. He just missed 2 standstill shots. He took the jump shot there, so.
Amir fights all around the baseline to get to the bucket. He posts up and in, and the Rams are back within 4, 24-20.
Yeah, good job by Amir. Mount Vernon is still in the 1-2-2 full court trap with Amir at the top. I really like this by Coach Creel to speed up here, and it looked like he walked, no call.
Ringle right at the circle, 58 seconds left in the half. Looks for help, finds Anthony. 24-20, the Rams climb back to within 4. Anthony trying to drive, nope, Ringle. Crosser move into the basket, yes, nice floater.
Tough shot there, went off the wrong foot. Just kind of corkscrewed it up there and knocked it down with Weston in his grill. Good finish by Ringle there for a 6-point lead for Herrin. Mount Vernon looks like they're going to hold it for 1.
A team making some of these shots can be very, very tough to beat. 26-20, Herrin. 27 seconds left in the first half. Zach Williams with the basketball in front of the timeline. Don't forget all of the action sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. We have 16 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 26-20 score. Herrin on top. Span with the basketball. Right hand dribble, right wing. Crossover move inside. Looks to the corner. Creel wide open. 3 on the way would be huge. Yes, sir. Medicine Shop three-pointer. Jackson Creel. $5 back to Ram Athletics as a 3-point game at the half. The Herrin Tigers 26, the Mount Vernon Rams 20. We'll come back with your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Community First Bank. Last year you helped us celebrate 10 awesome years of Community First Bank with our Love campaign. This year we'd like to celebrate who made our first 10 years possible, you. We're excited to launch Local Matters, our way of spotlighting, thanking, and celebrating our friends and customers in the community who've made us the #1 community bank in town. Remember to follow us on Facebook to keep up with all the exciting we've got planned. Community First Bank, member FDIC.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy is the local choice for trusted advice and complete pharmacy care. Hi, I'm pharmacist and owner Eric Black. If you're tired of long waits and poor service, don't put up with it any longer. Medicine Shop is a preferred pharmacy in most networks, and switching is easy. Whether you need a 90-day supply, a compounded medication, or high-potency herbals and supplements, we can take care of you. Call myself or one of our many experienced technicians at 242-8776. We'll be glad to help.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Tonight, mainly clear, a little chillier, low 27. Sunday, lots of sunshine and nice with a high of 50. And the outlook for Monday, plenty of sunshine and colder, a high temperature of 35. Tuesday, it's going to be partly sunny and chilly. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show starts now.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Joe's Pizza and Pasta has real Chicago-style pizza, the perfect place to dine before and after the game. Fresh salads, garlic breads, and that amazing Chicago-style pizza. There's only one place in Mount Vernon that can offer that. It's Joe's Pizza, voted the People's Choice, just off at the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. 26-23 game. Rams right now trailing by 3, but Tom Portner alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Rams are down 9 at one point in the second quarter. I consider that a huge moral victory. Obviously, they kept single digits, but they cut it to 3.
Yeah, absolutely. Good finish to the second quarter there. What I like what Mount Vernon did there is they picked up the pressure on the defensive end, turned them over a couple times, and just kind of got the energy level back up with the team. And I look for Coach Creel to probably start the third quarter with a similar pattern, trying to get into a little bit more of a full-court trap, into a half-court trap. Just get some energy going with this basketball team. It's hard to create some offense on the defensive end.
26-23 right now. Rams on top. Pardon me, Rams trailing here at the half. We'll have more Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show coming up. We'll have some scoring and stats. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
For their outstanding real Chicago-style pizza and pasta, dine-in or carry-out. But did you know that Joe's offers catering? Yes, Joe's Pizza caters everything, no matter the size. But better yet, their prices are just as appealing as their menu selections. Appetizers, salads, pasta and Alfredo specials, and oven-baked specialties like mostaccioli, lasagna, even eggplant parmesan. Just remember, Joe's Pizza caters everything. Call Joe's today to find out more. 242-2600.
The new year is a great time to refresh the look of your home, and One Stop Flooring America easy and affordable during our store-wide clearance sale. Beautiful hardwood on carpet on sale, waterproof luxury vinyl tile, and more on sale now. Whether you're looking for style, comfort, or durability, we've got you covered. Plus, we're making it easy and convenient to buy with 18-month interest-free financing. These incredible offers are available for a limited time, so hurry in today for the store-wide clearance sale at One Stop Flooring America, 318 South Penn Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
Legence Bank would like to wish all the local Southern Illinois teams and coaches much success in the 2017-2018 academic year. Legence Bank proudly supports you on and off the field. Legence Bank, member FDIC, building stronger communities in Southern Illinois since 1906. That's Legence Bank.
Hi, my name is Elise Strumper. I'm a Rend Lake College student studying pre-nursing. I just wanted to say thank you to the donors who made my Rend Lake College Foundation scholarship possible. Because of their generosity, over 250 scholarships are awarded to students. My scholarship has been a tremendous help.
Would you consider giving the gift of education? Hi, I'm Kay Zibby Dameron, CEO of the Rend Lake College Foundation. Contact me at 437-5321, extension 1214. Your gift today will make an immediate difference in a student's life.
Watch the Rams online at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Rend Lake College.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Streaming video tonight is the Mountford and Rams trail the Herrin Tigers 26-23 at the break. We continue this Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. Joe's Pizza and Pasta just south of the square in Mount Vernon on Jordan Street. Perfect place to go before or after the game, especially when that craving hits for a Chicago-style pie. Tom Portner, I believe, has scoring and stats of this one.
First for the Herrin Tigers, they are for 8 for 13 from two-point range, 62%. They made just one three-pointer. That was by Drew Ringel. They were 20%, 1 for 5. They shot 10 free throws, made 7. They had just 5 turnovers, but 3 of those came late in the second quarter. For Mount Vernon, they shot a very high percentage from two-point range, all of those being layups or at the rim. 9 for 12, 75%. Made just 1 3, and that was Jackson Creel's 3 at the end of the second quarter. 1 for 7, 14%. Little difference from last night. We were just 2 for 6 from the free throw line. Amir was 1 for 4 after having not missed the entire night last night. 33%. We had 7 turnovers.
Individual scores for this one for the Mountford and Rams are led by Amir Span with 8, 4 apiece for Zach Williams, Lucas Cooper, and Weston Brockhouse, and a big 3 to close out the first half by Jackson Creel. For the Herrin Tigers, they're led by Brandon Anthony and Drew Ringel, both at a game-high 11, 2 each from Luke Laquat and Hayden Holloway. That's our halftime score, 26-23, Herrin on top. We'll have more Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime coming up. We need to take our final break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Would you? What about looking out at the ocean? Or for sitting in a comfy chair watching football on TV? Guess what? That third dream job is real thanks to Buffalo Wild Wings. You can come in, watch football, and earn points with Blazing Rewards just for being there. That's right. You're a professional football fan now. Brag about it to all your friends. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Terms and conditions apply. Must be a Blazing Rewards member. To join and for details, visit blazingrewards.com or download the Blazing Rewards app.
The temperatures outside are down, but the CD rates are up at People's National Bank. They're offering 2 great winter CD specials, a 9-month CD at 1.07% APY and a 13-month CD at 1.43% APY. So find your stocking cap and gloves and stop by to open a 9-month CD at 1.07% APY or a 13-month CD at 1.43% APY today. People's National Bank. FDIC. Annual percentage yield accurate as of January 16, 2018. $500 and obtain APY.
Have you ever wondered how your homeowner's insurance works? Or whether you have enough coverage to protect you in an auto accident? Or what would happen to your family if you get sick or pass away prematurely? I'm your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and these are the very questions that we help people with every day. If you don't have the answers to these questions, stop by my office in Mount Vernon. Waiting till a catastrophe happens to learn how your insurance works can be very costly. Don't let that be you. Find us on the web at TonyWilt.com or call us at 242-1421.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
94.1 FM worldwide tonight at WMIXsports.com. The Rams trail 26-23 here at the half on the road in Herrin. Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show continues. Chris Hugo with Tom Portner alongside. Tom, really for this Ram team, they started out flat in the first quarter. They started to make some buckets in the second and really started to become a little bit more intense defensively. And Herrin started to play into their hands. Rams can kind of execute in the second half. Maybe a comeback win is in store.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the defensive end is the key for Mount Vernon. I'd like to see them come out here in the second half and continue to get into some trapping defense, whether it be full court or half court. Amir with 2 fouls has to be a little bit careful of that if he's on the point of the full court or half court trap, but I'd like to see Mount Vernon stay in that just to keep the energy level up and try to speed Herrin up. You want this game to get a little bit more high scoring. 26-23 is kind of right in Herrin's hands, to be honest with you, at this point, so hopefully Mount Vernon can pick it up on both ends of the floor here in the second half.
26-23, Herrin Tigers with the lead. And right now, if you're the Mount Vernon Rams, you just kind of hope you can come away, get something done here over these last 2 quarters and leave here with a win. A win would be Doug Creel's 300th as the head coach of the Mount Vernon Rams.
Yep, none of them are easy, so he wouldn't expect anything different. So I think you like to see the Rams get off to a good start here in the 3rd quarter. Kind of get a lead on these guys and see if you can't stretch that out. Got to take care of Anthony and Rignall. They've kind of combined, I believe, for 20 of their 26 points. So those are the 2 keys for Mount Vernon defensively, is to kind of take them away as best you can.
It would also be the 325th of his career. So we'll see if the Rams come away with it, come back from behind tonight. 7:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're just underway. Big 3 if it would have gone for Nessler, but there will be a foul on the rebound. A foul is called, and it'll be, I believe, the 3rd on Tate Johnson.
Yeah, big call there. What Mount Vernon did do is they started out in the 1-2-2 full court, or half court trap, I'm sorry. Sped them up, made them take a quick 3-pointer, so fell right into Mount Vernon's hands.
And now a quick dish to the back door. There is Jake Martin. What a find by Amir Spann, but an even better bucket by Martin. Cuts it to 1, but there's Herrin quickly into the back court, and ooh, missed a bunny underneath, and the rebound is out of bounds off of the Tigers. It'll be Ram basketball. That's costly.
Pointed one way. Yeah, he had a wide open layup wrangle, but I tell you what, Jake Martin hustled back, made him kind of double clutch on that shot, missed it. Mount Vernon going the other way, down just 1.
7:19 to play in the 3rd, 26-25 score. An outlet pass to Amir Spann as he looks for somebody inside, gives off to Zach Williams. Right corner now inside, nice spin move, it's to the back door, and there's Amir Spann. He has 10, the Rams lead for the first time tonight.
Good pass by Zach to Amir on the block. I don't know what we're doing here on this zone trap. Somebody's not getting back. 2nd time, this time they did finish at the rim.
Nobody back. Nessler beat everybody, and it's 28-27. Herrin Tigers on top. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud to be connected to the communities they serve. Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. And inside, there's Zach slipping and falling, still able to get the bucket. He has 6.
I think
Rams
traveled,
back on top.
to be honest with you, but they did call it. So good finish by Zach. Mount Vernon falling back into his zone. Looks like more of a 2-3 flattened out zone here in the half court.
Holloway, a skip pass to the right side. Nessler now to the right wing for Anthony. 6:25 to go in the 3rd. 29-28, Mount Vernon on top. 2nd time tonight. Right wing, Nessler looks to the top for Tate Johnson. Johnson to Anthony on the left wing. 6:15 mark of the 3rd quarter. Now Rignall. Johnson back to the right sideline. Now to Johnson up top. 3 for Anthony on the way is good. He's making everything.
Yeah, tough shot there, really, from the left elbow. He was able to knock down the 3 with the defender running at him.
Spann off of the right arc over to Cooper. Far sideline, 5:50 mark of the 3rd quarter. Streaming is presented by Ren Lake College. Log on, rlc.edu, as Amir Spann whistled for the charge on the flop.
Call. He didn't square him up, and they called a charge there. Wow. Unfortunately, that's his 3rd foul as well. Turnover. Mount Vernon's back into a half-court man-to-man now. They're going to have to get Amir out of there with 3 fouls. It's still 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
5:38 to go here in the 3rd. 31-29. Rams trail by 2. In front of the circle is Brandon Anthony. Bounce pass to the right elbow. Rignall into the corner for Nessler. Right wing Anthony, left-handed with a crossover now between the leg. Free throw line. It'll be tipped away, but it's recovered by Holloway. Tries to throw inside. They'll call the foul on Jake.
Got him with the body. He was trying to go baseline. Jake tried to cut him off, put his body on him, knocked him out of bounds. It'll be Herrin's ball under their own goal. And Amir is coming out with 3 fouls. They have to sit him for at least 3 or 4 more minutes here in the 3rd quarter.
5:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. 31-29. Herrin on top, almost losing the basketball. Ringles saved by Anthony. Right arc between the leg dribble for Brandon Anthony. He'll back it up. Herrin home wide, orange and black trim. Rams away black, orange and white trim. They're going to call that a 3. It looked like a foot on the line from here, but Anthony's made back-to-back 3s to stretch it to a 5-point game.
Yeah, they got a switch, and Jake was on him. They tried to isolate him, thought he was going to take him to the rim. He just pulled up from 3 and knocked it down. He's having a heck of a game here in the early going in the 3rd quarter.
Rams with only 1 3 tonight. Then it's a turnover here, and now Herrin a chance to really expand this lead. The Rams had battled back. They had taken a lead a couple of times. But back-to-back threes by Anthony on a 6-0 run. The lead is 5, could be more by the time they're done.
Yeah, a little deflating for Mount Vernon getting back into this basketball game early in the third. Anthony, like I said, got a key on him and Rangel. He's made 2 threes here in the third quarter.
4:30 left to go in the third. Inside the free throw line, a kick into the corner. Nestler wants a 3. It's no good. Pelton fights for the rebound, out-battles everybody. He's fouled. Order from the Buffalo Wild Wings party menu and receive a free gift card. Spend $50 and get a $10 card. Spend $75, get $15. Spend $100, get a $20 card back, or spend $150 and get a $30 gift card. Mount Vernon Buffalo Wild Wings knows how to party.
Amir's back in the game. Coach is going to do the best he can to kind of go offense-defense here. And there's a dead ball, and Mount Vernon has the ball. I suspect he'll continue to try to get Amir in and get him out on the defensive end.
4:17 left to go in the third quarter. Off of the right arc, that is Spann. To the top, let's see. It'll be Zach to Brockhouse, now to the right arc. Martin to Spann. Left-hand dribble, hands off to Cooper. Cooper on a curl to the free throw line, kicks it. Wide open 3 on the way. Williams no good. Brockhouse, the stick back not there. Up again, and 1.
Wow.
Worked out better that time, I guess.
Yeah, that was a little fortunate, to be honest with you. Missed the bunny. Kind of crotched it, and then I got his all-offensive rebound, was able to finish it. I like that pass by Coop to Zach in the corner, just wasn't able to knock it down.
It's one of those where I'm sure as a coach, when he misses the bunny, you're like, oh, Weston.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
It's like, okay, buddy, good job. Then missed a free throw, but foul on the rebound, no call, and it'll go to Herrin. Up 3, the Herrin Tigers, 34-31. Nice spin move, Anthony to the basket. Yes, sir.
Wow, he's got it all going on right now. Taking threes, spinning to the rim. He's having a heck of a basketball game.
Right now it's Brandon Anthony's county. We're just all visiting. Here comes an elbow jumper from Spann. Cuts it to 3. Anthony behind the back dribble even. 3:24 to go in the third. All of the action is sponsored by Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon and Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Proud to be and very connected to the communities they serve. 3:10 to play in the third quarter, 36-33 score. Hayden Holloway off the elbow, scoops it to the outside for Baumgart. Now to the wide open 3 on the way. It's a rainbow shot, it's good.
Man, they're throwing him in from everywhere. 3 for 5 from 3 here in the second half. They had a layup and kicked it to the 3, and he was able to knock it down.
Spann from the right wing. Gives off to Walker Brockhouse. Walker trying to drive. Gets the bucket off the glass. No, missed it. It's off the front of the iron, and the rebound will go to Herrin. Rams just can't get much done inside. Anthony, nice move. Throws to the outside. Holloway. He'll drive baseline. Throws it to the right wing. 3, Nestler. They finally missed one.
Yeah, I know dead on, yeah.
I know they've missed a couple before that, but it just feels like they've made everything.
Exactly.
Short corner, that is Spann back into the corner. Thought about it. Got to be careful with those feet. Now to Cooper, right wing. Cooper will drive out of the short corner. Now to Jake. Jake wants a 17-footer. Mid-range clanks off. No good. Got his own rebound inside the free throw line. Up. No good. 2:06 to go. Herrin the rebound. Up 6, 39-33 here in the third quarter. Crossover dribble by Anthony. Anthony has 16 points, I believe, 18, somewhere in that neighborhood.
18, yeah.
With it up top now, behind the back dribble. That was Ringel up top to Anthony. Minute 39 to go in the third quarter. 39-33 is the Tiger lead. Nice play inside. Ringel just snuck underneath the defender. Got to the bucket, and things are just going right for the Tigers.
Yeah, good offensive set. Little curl cut by Rangel. Was able to get the basketball down the left low block and was able to finish it. Mount Vernon's got to pick things up, down 8.
Zach trying to drive, got inside, he's fouled. Tony Wilt sponsors our scoreboard updates. You can find him online at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. See how you can get to better state with State Farm. Minute 13 left to go in the third quarter, 41-33. It's an 8-point game. And the Rams will inbound. It'll be Jackson Creel to inbound from beneath the bucket. He had that huge 3 before the end of the second quarter. And now Sailor Shirts wants a timeout. If you're planning to buy a new home, you know you can talk to Dwayne Gully at First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. Of course, he can walk you through the loan process, answer your questions, and get you moving quickly. First Mid is an equal housing lender. Minute 13 left to go in the third quarter here from Herrin. It's 41-33. Rams are down 8. They did have a 1-point lead twice here in this third quarter. That is worth noting.
Yeah, well, it's once started out pretty promising here early going in the third quarter. Herrin has been able to knock down 3 threes since then, 2 of them by Anthony. Spread this out to an 8-point lead. Mount Vernon ball under the goal. From this set that they're in right now, I look for Amir to try up the screen for Zach and then come back to the basketball and see if they can't get him with a lob in the middle.
Creel will inbound from the baseline. Lob to Amir. Missed it. Got it up. Put back, no. Third time's a charm. It's not. He'll go to the line to have to get it this time unless they call the jump ball. It'll be 2 at the line for Amir Span. You got to make one or 2 of those.
Well, that was the play I said they were going to run, and they did. He had a wide open look. Missed the first one. Got it back. Had an easier shot. Missed it. Got fouled on the third try, so you need to make these free throws.
Who will be our next Good Hands Ram of the Week? Sponsored by All-State agent Paul Shields. He's proud to support the Rams. Call 241-0551 or stop by his office at 2100 Broadway. Amir makes the first. He'll have another. Much needed point there for the Rams. Back to 7. Trying to make it 6. Yes.
Full court again for Mount Vernon. Man pressure this time, not in the zone trap.
Minute 4 left to go in the third quarter. Anthony with the basketball in the backcourt. Creel will come up for a little bit of help, and now blowing past the defender, Herrin. They had the Rams outgunned. The shot will not count. There will be a foul on the floor. I believe the foul will be on Tion Jennings.
Yep. Actually, we got a little fortunate there that they called that. Otherwise, they had a wide open layup off the bounce pass. So Herrin basketball under the goal. Mount Vernon down 6.
Inbound will come from Baumgart. Out of the top, good move. Wrinkle throws to the outside for Holloway. He'll split the defenders on the way to the basket. Iron kind.
A tough job there defensively. Let him dribble to the middle and get to the rim. Was able to finish.
And now Amir on a spin move. Baseline and 1. Used the window, got to the bucket. Did everything right that time, and he'll go to the free throw line for the 3-point play. Try to cut it to 5.
Yeah, good job by Amir there. I would sub out for him now, shooting free throws with just 36 seconds to go in the third quarter and 3 fouls. If he can make this, I'd get him out of the game if he can on the defensive end, but it doesn't look like anybody's going to sub in at this point.
Made the free throw even. 43-38, Rams trailing here. Herrin with the basketball, 33 seconds left to go. Anthony into the front court. He's been the hero of the game, especially this third quarter. They'll pressure up the right side. Anthony still tucked at the timeline, gets the basketball back. That'll be tipped away off of the Rams. Great effort by Mount Vernon.
A good job by Amir on the point. They went into a 1-2-2 half-court trap. I think they'll probably stay in that. See if they can't turn Herrin over here and go the other direction and get an easy 2.
19 seconds left to go in this third quarter, 43-38. Rams trailing. Herrin with the basketball, Baumgart. Back to the timeline for Anthony, down to Baumgart, left sideline. Skip pass to Holloway on the right wing, into the corner for Nestler. He's looking back right wing. Holloway's tripped up. Now they throw into the corner. Nestler for a 3. It's no good. We'll have a foul.
Oh, boy.
They're going to call it on Tion Jennings and 3 at the line.
That was a little bit of Reggie Miller there. He kind of shot the 3 and stuck his leg out. Jennings did get some contact, though, and he went down. The official fell for it. 3 shots. Not a good foul there at all.
So now 3 at the line for Nestler. Makes the first.
Just 0.9 seconds to go on the clock as well. Herrin at the 6-point lead and 2 free throws to go.
Made the second. Much improved Herrin bunch from November.
Yeah, definitely much improved. They're able to put some points on the board. Anthony's much improved as well.
Made all 3. 46-38 off the inbound. Half court for Zach. It's on the way. Oh, just misses. Off the backboard. We are through 3 in Herrin. The Herrin Tigers 46. The Mount Vernon Rams 38. We'll come back with the fourth, maybe the deciding quarter. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Has always mattered to us here at Community First Bank, and it's been our belief if we take care of the communities we serve, they will in turn take care of us. For 10 years, this philosophy hasn't failed us, so we plan to stick with it. That's why we're making 2018 the year of you to celebrate how much local matters. We'll be spotlighting local businesses and customers to thank them for choosing us to be their community bank. There will be some fun events and giveaways along the way as well, so get ready for another exciting year. Community First Bank, because local matters. Member FDIC.
Hey, Mom and Dad, take the stress out of paying for college by getting your high school grads higher education started with Wren Lake College. At just a fraction of the cost of a four-year university, Wren Lake College can give your son or daughter a high-quality head start before transferring to a university without breaking the bank. Take the worry out of paying for college. Call 618-437-5321 or log on to rlc.edu. Wren Lake College, your journey starts.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Fourth quarter begins. Mount Vernon with the basketball, down 8, 46-38. Lob play through the wickets, through the hands maybe. In the paint, intended for Brockhouse. Turnover for Mount Vernon, not the way you want to start this fourth quarter.
Now, good set play on the out of bounds, sealing him down on the post again. Just wasn't able to corral the pass. Had an easy layup if he was able to catch it.
7:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Unforced error on Herrin. They turn it back over. With Tom Portner, I'm Chris Hugo. Colby Ginnell's back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. B-Dubs has the perfect game day special, a pitcher and 20 boneless for $20. It's a select domestic on the pitchers. So Baumgart will pick up a foul here. It's 1-1, I believe, for the Rams.
It is 1-1, and that's key when you're down 8 points. Best way to get back into a basketball game is on the free throw line with no time leaving the clock. So got Zach with the 1-1. We need to make both of these, and I'd like to see us get into maybe a full court trap here again and then fall back into a half court 1-2, 1-1. Oh, he missed the free throw. That's very rare for Zach.
So now the rebound the other way. Zach and Amir combined 30 of 30 from the free throw line yesterday. Out of the right corner, Baumgart. Now to the bounce pass to the right wing for Holloway. He'll split through the defenders, kicks it to a wide-open Nestler for a three. Missed that one again, and now doesn't get the benefit of a foul, and it'll be a team rebound the other way.
Yeah, Mount Vernon went into a 2-3 gap zone trap that time, trying to speed them up, and they did. Made him take a quick three and was not able to make it.
From the free throw line, Amir pulls up. It's short. Rebound tipped. Amir will tip it to Brockhouse on the deep right wing. 7 minutes to go. We're 1 minute into the fourth quarter. 46-38, Rams trailing. Amir with the basketball. Hands off. Brockhouse. They say he traveled.
Yeah, he kind of fumbled the ball, but he did pin it on his hip. They called the walk. I don't know. That's neither here nor there, I guess. Mount Vernon in half court. Looks like they're back into the 2-3 gap again, extending the bottom guys out. Not sure Lucas knows what we're in. He's playing man. Now he's back into the zone.
Out of the right corner. Three on the way. Nestler misses that one. Rebound will be punched to the top. Ringel gets it to Anthony on the left wing. 6:35 to play in the fourth quarter. The action powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Another three on the way. Holloway. That one died off the back of the iron. Rebound will be tipped all the way to the top. Herrin just playing aggressively here. A lot of high energy for the Herrin Tigers tonight. They're up 8, and then they throw it away. It'll be Zach on the break layup. Left side, switches right hand, goes the opposite way. Layup's good.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's still in this 2-3 gap, really speeding Herrin up a lot on the offensive end. We got to clean up the defensive boards, though, and take advantage of this. Just down 6 with 6 minutes to go.
Ringel out of the corner, right side. 6 minutes left to play. It'll almost be stolen away, but it'll be last touched by the Rams.
Good job by Herrin getting his hand in there, deflected it out of bounds to Herrin.
46-40 Tigers, 5:58 left to go in the fourth. Herrin will inbound in front of their own bench on the near sideline, 5:58 left. That'll be Anthony off a double team, fought and able to get it off. Got it to Tate Johnson for the rescue. Now they'll double team and trap, and now a timeout for Sartse Seeger shirts. That's his little brother Sailor over there on the Herrin sideline. 5:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. If you ever thought about starting a business or expanding your existing business, First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust was recently recognized as a SBA Community Bank of the Year. Stop by First Mid, talk to Michelle about making your business dreams come true. First Mid is an equal Opportunity lender. Those of you watching on WMIXsports.com, you see the Ram cheerleaders performing. They finished third in the Waterloo sectional today and advanced to IHSA state competition. Congratulations again to the Ram cheerleaders.
Yeah, big accomplishment for them going on to state. I think that's in early February, if I'm not mistaken, so not too far away. Up in Bloomington, I believe.
I believe at U.S. Cellular.
Is that where it is?
I think so.
Yeah.
Never had the luxury of going. Normally have a game or three on that particular weekend, it seems like.
Yep.
5:47 to go in the fourth quarter, 46-40. Rams trailing here with the basketball out of the first mid-timeout. Johnson in front of the timeline. Trap needs help. Ooh, skips one out to Holloway. He'll drive from the far side. Back to the top. Johnson now over to Nessler. It'd probably be wise to try to flex some clock, but see if the Rams can force them into a shot or two they don't need. In fact, they force them into a bad pass. Big turnover there. 5:23 left to go in the fourth. Span into the front court for the Rams, marching down. Big wide open three for Williams. It's good. It's a TMS Mobility and Rehab three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics from TMS Mobility and Rehab.
Yeah, finally knocked down a three, just a second of the game. Mount Vernon still in this 2-3 gap. Trap really giving them trouble. Another turnover.
It's Amir on the turnover. He'll take it inside. That's going to be
no,
a flop. Don't call that. You got to be kidding me.
Darn it.
That is horrible. 4:58 left to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, my.
No contact there. He just kind of went up, and the kid flopped, and the official fell for it. His fourth foul, unfortunately. Mount Vernon's still in 2-3 gap, though. Got to keep playing. Work through that.
Now inside, it'll be Ringel to the basket. He'll reach in for the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Weston kind of went up there. Made him adjust his shot. They're calling with the body. I don't know about the body, but kind of came down with the hand. I thought that's where the foul was. Irregardless, though, 2 free throws for Ringel.
So now Ringel to the line. The Rams had it cut to one, but a flop.
Yeah,
ends up as a charge.
Terrible, terrible call, and that's a big momentum changer. Not only because it turns Mount Vernon over when they have a chance to score, but it's Mamir's fourth foul, so he has to be very careful from here on out on both ends of the floor because 2 of his fouls have been on charge calls.
Second free throw is good. 48-43, 5-point game, 4:44 to play in the fourth quarter. Amir into the front court, pops from the free throw line, no good. Rebound now. Jake tried to slap it away, but it's recovered by Herrin. Ringel in the back
2-2 here for Mount Vernon.
Now across, Holloway to the back door. There's Nessler.
Yeah, they broke the initial pressure and they had the advantage, and they went and scored.
Amir will have to outlet, playing careful. Now Zach Williams with it from deep. Dribbles to the free throw line, over to Amir on the wing. He'll dribble to the elbow, throws back out Zach. 3 on the way, contested, good. It's a Medicine Shop three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics from the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. Timeout on the floor is sponsored by First Mid-Illinois Bank and Trust. 50-46 ball game. And really, it probably by now should either be tied or a Ram lead.
Yeah.
You go back to that critical charge, and the charge that wasn't, and I'm sorry, it was not.
It was a terrible call.
And
that's just part of the game, unfortunately. So what I like Mount Vernon's doing here is Amir is driving and kicking to Zach, and Zach, being the very reliable player for Mount Vernon all year long, has made 2 big threes now, finally getting Mount Vernon going a little bit more from 3-point range, 2 for 4 here in the second half. Down 4 minutes to go. Look for Mount Vernon to go full court now. I'd like to see him go 1-2-2 zone trap, not man, and then fall back into either the 2-3 gap or the 1-2-2 half court trap, trying to keep Amir out of foul trouble by going zone. Mount Vernon is looking like they're going to pick up full court here. Just by the way they're moving around here, it looks like it's going to be a man-to-man full court pressure. Probably jump into a trap on that first pass.
4:08 left to go in the fourth quarter.
It is full court man right now, face guarding the 2 guys closest to the ball.
Quick inbound for the Tigers. Rams pressuring. Herrin able to get up the floor, Holloway up the right side. Between the circles, 4 minutes left to go in the fourth, and that's going to be a reach foul on Coop, who thought he had the steal.
Yeah, I don't see that. He pivoted and turned right into the trap, and Lucas did a nice job getting in there and getting into the deflection. Called the foul, and unfortunately that puts them in the bonus, 1-1 from here on out, up 4.
He went as if he was going to throw up a tee. Hands were quick there, so.
Talking to coach
need to be
now.
careful.
Wow, that was a brick.
Free throw no good. Rebound the other way for the Rams. 3:55 to go here in the fourth. Down 4, 50-46. Rinn Lake College presents the streaming. Log on, WMIXsports.com. Holloway off a steal, got the pass. Layup is good. Off a reach on the steal, and right now the Tigers are back up 6. Rinn Lake College, mind you, has over 100 degree and certificate programs. Log on to rlc.edu, see how you can save thousands. Cooper inside, going to kick it out. Now up top, Zach, a head fake. He'll drive inside off the defender. No good. Rebound out of the reach of the Rams. Tigers with it.
Still have plenty of time. Don't need to panic. Down 6. Mount Vernon in a three-quarter court trap. There's got to be about 10 seconds now, and they did not call it. Got it across. Mount Vernon in a 2-3 gap, half-court trap. They're taking a quick 3. Wow.
That's good. Good out of the right corner, left corner for Bronson Nestler. He has 5 in the quarter. That makes it 55-46, and right now the Herrin Tigers are in control here, and the Rams come floor and get a quick 2 from Amir
knocked
Span.
Down a quick 10-footer there. Mount Vernon did their job defensively, make him take a quick 3, but they made it. So down 7, 2 minutes 55 seconds to go.
Timeout sponsored by First Mid Illinois Bank and Trust. 2:55 left to go in the fourth. 55-48. It is a 7-point ball game. And that was a big 3 by Nestler, but a great bucket, a great reaction by Span. He has 19. He came back down and got it, but still it's 3-possession ball game. Starting to get into the waning moments of this one.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's going to cut the timeout so they can get into their full court pressure here. Like to see him not go man pressure. That's a little easy to break, especially with Anthony, as well as he handles the ball. I would try to get into once again with Amir at the point, a 1-2-2 full court trap, and they got Amir coming out, and Pelton's back in the game on the defensive end to help with the trap, and it does look like Amir's going to the point here. I think Mount Vernon's going to 1-2-2 and then fall back into either the 1-2-2 half-court trap or a 2-3 gap trap and just keep pressuring Herrin and make them take wild shots. Unfortunately, they made a few. It's time to turn them over, get back into this game.
Out of the timeout and inbound for the Tigers. Up the right side, Holloway's pass could be intercepted, but tipped right back to the Tigers. Nestler the miss. Rebound. Pelton and Span fight for it. Pelton comes up with it. And 2:44 to go in the fourth. Here come the Rams. Into the front court, it's Cooper. What a drive. Missed it. Rebound. Tion saves it to Williams. Zach with the basketball to the right wing. 2:33 to go in the fourth. Between the leg dribble here for Zach. Step back 3. Iron unkind. Rebound though to Cooper, and he's fouled.
Good job being active on the boards there by Mount Vernon. Cooper got the offensive rebound, gets into a 2-shot opportunity here, down 7. Mount Vernon's going to go full court cover pressure here. Man pressure, face guarding your guy, get into a trap on that first pass. See if we can't turn them over. They do have 8 turnovers here in the second half.
Cooper at the free throw line makes the first.
Important he makes the second free throw so you can get set up into your pressure.
Second one also good. Good work by Lucas Cooper. Got there and gets 2 more points for the Rams. Deep in the backcourt, and the Rams will tip it out of bounds. That's good work by Amir Span.
Yeah, I don't know what they're complaining about. That certainly is not a foul. He just went up and deflected that ball. Anthony was in a tough spot there in a trap and was lucky to get that knocked out of bounds.
2:20 left to go in the fourth. 55-50. Herrin by 5 into the front court. Will go to the tip. Wide open seam to the basket. However, the Ram defense broke down, and Jay Bumgart gets his first varsity points of the night. 57-50 Herrin with 2:10 left to go in the fourth. Up the right side. 3 on the way, though, on the outlet pass. Williams, no good. The tip will go to Amir. Amir inside to the basket. Yes. Amir has 21. It's 57-52.
Don't need to foul yet.
Anthony's
still
in the
stay in a
backcourt.
trap. He walked. They didn't call it.
And now they throw backdoor Baumgart again. Oh, Holloway, pardon me. It's 59-52. Minute 41 left to go. 59-52 Herrin. Backdoor play, Tion. They say he walked.
Yeah, I don't know. Looked like he caught the ball and went up. I guess he shuffled his feet. I didn't see that one. Unfortunately, they called the travel.
Quick inbound, 59-52. Herrin up 7. Rams will steal on a turnover, and there's a foul deep in the backcourt.
That really helps Mount Vernon. They turned it over, and then trying to get to the loose ball, they fouled Coop. Stops the clock, down 7, a minute 32 to go. Mount Vernon still has 2 timeouts. Don't need one here, obviously. Need to make these free throws. Still like to see us to get into a trapping full court trap instead of man, but I think we'll probably go man cover pressure.
First free throw, Coop is good.
Like I said before, very important you make this second one so you can set up your full court pressure here.
Cooper has 7, and it's 59-54. Rams down 5, minute 32 left.
We are in a full court trap, and they broke it.
Upper right side, Nessler for the layup. It's good. 61-54, minute 21 left to go in the fourth quarter. Crossover dribble, Span, pocket picked, regains control underneath to the basket. He's fouled. If that's an intentional in Centra, you think it'd be an intentional in Herrin too.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. That only happens up there. There's some weird things that go on up there, and I'll just leave it at that. Amir has 2 free throws here. Down 7, still a minute 14. Still got a lot of time. Mount Vernon's got 17 fouls. So they won't be in the double bonus just yet.
Amir makes the first free throw.
Don't think we need to foul right away. Down 6, hopefully down 5 after this free throw. Look for a good solid trap. Try to turn them over. If they break it and get into the half court, then you might want to look to foul after that.
Second free throw on the way from Amir. Rims out. We'll have a whistle.
Oh, the lane violation, I believe.
Okay.
That's a cheesy call. I don't like that call, especially at this point in the game. Shouldn't even be looking at something like that. Having said that, one more free throw. Amir needs to knock this down so we can get into our pressure. And he
made the best of it. 61-56, Rams down 5. A minute 12 left to go in the fourth quarter. Good block, good trap there by Cooper. Going to get the pass up. Minute 6 left to go. They finally do get it across, but underneath camped out is Anthony. He'll clear it around the perimeter.
Now we'll need to foul here quickly.
And now it'll be Ringel.
Foul him.
Right side for Holloway. Looking left for Anthony, out of the corner. 54 seconds to go. 61-56, Herrin. All of the action sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland tonight. 47
need to
seconds
get a foul.
left.
We did finally.
They finally foul Anthony there, left corner. And out of the line to shoot. 1-1 will go Brandon Anthony.
Well, Herrin did a good job there as they kept the ball in Anthony and Ringel's hands. Their 2 best shooters. So they knew we were needing to look to foul, so they kept in their best free throw shooters. Need to box out here. Don't give him anything off this. If he does happen to miss this, look to attack and then maybe get into a timeout with 2 timeouts left.
Anthony's first free throw's good. He'll have another. Tigers looking for win number 8 on the year. Rams trying to avoid their 9th loss. 62-56 Herrin. 45.5 seconds left to go. Second one good.
He's had a heck of a basketball game.
He has. 63-56. Rams with it in the backcourt. Amir across the timeline to the right. Right wing at the elbow. Inside the paint. Right block. Shot up no. And Amir will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, their coach looks dismayed down there, and I don't blame him. You don't want to foul there. If that goes in, you get an and 1 with this clock stopped. And the good thing about that is Mount Vernon don't have to use a timeout, so if you can make these free throws, you can get set up into your full court trap, get one good trap, and then maybe foul after that.
First free throw short rim. He'll have another.
Yeah, we did so well last night from the free throw line. Unfortunately, it hasn't been the same case tonight. 40.6 seconds to go, down 7.
Amir Span is at the free throw line for the Mount Vernon Rams. 40.6 seconds left to go, makes the back end. 63-57. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud to be connected to the communities they serve. Martin will give a foul in the backcourt. He will send Hayden Holloway to the line for the 1-and-1. I believe that's just the 9th.
Correct. One more, and they'll be shooting 2. Pretty good foul there. Really didn't have time to turn him over with just 37 seconds to go. And having Holloway with the basketball, not Ringel or Anthony, needed to get the quick foul, bringing Jackson Creel into the game. Another three-point shooter for Jake Martin.
37 seconds left to go. At the free throw line, Hayden Holloway, 1-and-1, and he will make the free throw.
I don't know what it is if teams just shoot free throws lights out against us. Centralia, Salem, and now Herrin knocking down the big free throws.
Second one, no good.
Worked.
Rebound to the Rams. Down 7, 64-57, about a half minute to go. Weston Brockhouse 3, no, it's short. Rebound to Anthony, and he will save the possession. Up ahead, Holloway runs out a layup. It's no good, in and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of the Rams. It'll be Herrin basketball. Great effort by Mount Vernon, but it's Herrin basketball.
Unfortunately, down 7, just 20 seconds to go. Pretty tall order now for Mount Vernon.
We'll have your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show coming up after this. Dakari Pelton checks in. 64-57, Herrin with the basketball off the baseline inbound, and that will be Ringel going to the foul line to shoot 2.
Good job by Herrin freeing up their best free throw shooter. Following Lucas Cooper, they got 2 free throws, just 19 seconds to go, up 7.
So Ringel goes to the line to shoot a pair. First one en route is good.
I don't think he's hit the rim on a free throw, to be totally honest with you at this point. It was a really soft touch.
The second one, good. 66-57, Herrin Tigers. 18 seconds to go in the ball game. Amir kicks into the corner for Creel. Off balance 3, good. A Medicine Shop three-pointer. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. And the Rams cut it to 66-60 with 11.5 seconds left to go here in the fourth.
Good job by Jackson kind of catching that and stepping back to the 3. He's 2 for 2 from three-point range here tonight. Down on 6, 11 seconds to go. Have no time to set up a trap of any kind. Once the ball is inbound, you got to foul.
Timeout sponsor, First Mid Illinois Bank and Trust, ready to serve all of your banking needs with online and mobile banking. You can bank with First Mid anytime, from anywhere. Scoreboard updates are sponsored by Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. We'll have a full scoreboard tonight on WMIXsports.com. 11.5 seconds to go here in the ball game. Rams are down 6. Herrin will inbound the basketball. Nestler will inbound from the opposing baseline now into, that's Holloway with 8 seconds. They will foul. Ringel will go to the line with 7.3 seconds left.
Yeah, that'll pretty much do it. Not enough time on the clock to get a couple shots up here, regardless if he makes these or not. He hasn't hit the rim on a single free throw yet, so I suspect he'll probably knock these down. Put Herrin up 8 with just 7 seconds to go.
Free throw on the way is no good. Short rim the first one. Has another, 66-60 Herrin. 7.3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll have your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show coming up following this one. Made the second, 67-60. Rams inbound with 7.3 seconds left to go. Now with 5 across the timeline, they'll get it over to Jackson Creel. Around the defender, throws up a shot. It's no good. And that is how this one will end. Final score from Herrin. The Herrin Tigers 67, the Mount Vernon Rams 60. We'll come back. We'll talk about it in our Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Local has always mattered to us here at Community First Bank, and it's been our belief if we take care of the communities we serve, they will in turn take care of us. For 10 years, this philosophy hasn't failed us, so we plan to stick with it. That's why we're making 2018 the Year of You to celebrate how much local matters. We'll be spotlighting and customers to thank them for choosing us to be their community bank. There will be some fun events and giveaways along the way as well, so get ready for another exciting year. Community First Bank, because local matters. Member FDIC.
When it comes to orthopedics, you want personal care that gets you back in action. And now you have a center of excellence close Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers convenient access to leading-edge orthopedics, providing the latest in surgical and non-invasive care, as well as the most advanced imaging services for orthopedic conditions of all kinds. We also specialize in providing total joint replacement, spine surgery, sports medicine, and offer an on-site physical rehabilitation center. Get back in action with Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Visit online at orthocenter-si.com or call 242.
If you're not bundling your insurance with Allstate, you might have fear of missing out, or FOMO.
You're too old to say FOMO.
But people who don't bundle their auto and home with Allstate...
No, FOMO's about fun stuff, not insurance.
But what if people use the money they save to pay for that fun stuff?
Okay, fine.
Get a bundled quote from your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, in Mount Vernon. Call him at 241-0551.
Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Tonight's mainly clear, a little chillier, low 27. Sunday, lots of sunshine and nice with a high of 50. And the outlook for Monday, plenty of sunshine and colder, a high temperature of 35. Tuesday, it's going to be partly sunny and chilly. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
94.1 FM worldwide, WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside Jeff Crow with us in the Buffalo Wild Wings broadcast booth. Colby Jindals is back at the Mount Vernon studio tonight as the Mount Vernon Rams stumble here in Williamson County. 67-60 the final score as the Herrin Tigers upend your Mount Vernon Rams. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac sponsors his post-game report. Tom Portner just not meant to be for the Rams tonight.
Yeah, tough game for Mount Vernon, unfortunately, especially after coming off such a great victory last night. Just never seemed to be able to get things going. We did close the gap. Actually took the lead just shortly there in the third quarter, but give the opponent a little credit. They did make some shots, made a couple threes when it mattered most, and then they didn't miss any free throws down the stretch. So tough loss for the Rams. You got to go back to work now. Not sure if they'll work tomorrow yet or not. Maybe get the day off tomorrow, prepare for Jerseyville on Monday.
Long trip to Jersey on next week for the Rams and the Jersey Panthers. We'll have it for you right here. We'll also have some scoring and stats for you right here. We need to take a quick break on our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Final score, Herrin 67, Mount Vernon 60. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon.
The Beatty Cadillac ATS, you can save $8,000. Go from a $40,000 car down to a $32,400. For the bigger Cadillacs, the Cadillac XTS, that is a fantastic car. Right now, we've got $10,000 off on the 17 XTS. It's unbelievable. We're blowing them out. They're not going to last long. You need to come in now.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
If you could get rewarded for sleeping, would you? What about for sitting on a bench, looking out at the ocean? Or for sitting in a comfy chair, watching football on TV? Guess what? That third dream job is real thanks to Buffalo Wild Wings. You can come in, watch football, and earn points with Blazing Rewards just for being there. That's right. You're a professional football fan now. Brag about it to all your friends. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Terms and conditions apply. Must be a Blazing Rewards member. To join and for details, visit blazingrewards.com or download the Blazing Rewards app.
Legence Bank would like to wish all the local Southern Illinois teams and coaches much success in the 2017-2018 academic year. Legence Bank proudly supports you on and off the field. Legence Bank, member FDIC, building stronger communities in Southern Illinois since 1906. That's Legence Bank.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Tonight, Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. Rams fall tonight in Herrin 67-60. Tigers improved to 8-13. Rams drop to 10-9. And we have the scoring and stats that'll tell the tale of this one.
Yeah, definitely. First for Mount Vernon for the game, 18 for 29 from two-point range, 62%. I think these next two stats are the telling tale of the basketball game. We were just 4 for 14 from three. 28%, and a couple of those were late by Zach Williams, and we were only 12 for 20 from the free throw line, 60% after shooting lights out last night, and had 15 turnovers. So for the victorious Herrin Tigers, they were 16 for 25 from two-point range, 64%. They were just 5 for 16 from three, but a lot of those were huge shots, especially in the second half when we were trying to close the gap, 32%. They shot a pretty good percentage from the free throw line, 18 for 25 for the game. Most of those late in the game by Ringel, 72%, and they had 14 turnovers.
Well, and for the individual scores in this one, first for the Mount Vernon Rams, a tough luck loss tonight. Amir Spannon officially had a game-high 24 points, 14 from Zach Williams, 7 from Lucas Cooper, 6 each from Weston Brockhouse and Jackson Creel, 2 from Jake Martin in this one. For the Herrin Tigers, they had 21 from Brandon Anthony to lead the way, 18 from Drew Ringel, 12 each from Hayden Holloway and Bronson Nessler, 2 each from Luke Lacroix and Jake Bumgard for a 67-60 win. We'll come back. We'll give you our final analysis on this Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show, even our 3 stars of the game still to come here tonight. Herrin wins it 67-60. The Rams fall on the road. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame continues in a moment. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
For 100-degree and certificate programs, Bryn Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or continue your education. Registration for spring classes is going on now. Our trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a 4-year university or head straight into the workforce. Register now for classes starting January 8th. Call us at 618-437-5321. Bryn Lake College, your journey starts here.
If you needed major surgery, you probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take it to a body shop that's never been trained? Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers. I am proud to announce that we have once again raised the bar on quality collision repair. Within the past year, our team has went through extensive training programs that have resulted in what is considered a significant achievement in the collision repair industry. Landers Towing and Collision in Salem and Mount Vernon is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as an iCar Gold Class shop. We know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features so they work properly again. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose Landers Towing and Collision Centers. As an iCar Gold Class repair facility, we hope to not only return your vehicle back to its original condition, but to exceed every concern or expectation you may have towards collision repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
When you bank with Banterra, you'll benefit from a bank that offers convenience and exceptional service. I'm Jeff Spieth, Market Executive for Banterra, and we want to be your financial partner. We offer personal service combined with superior products such as digital banking, smart checking options, and competitive lending rates. Banterra is the region's largest locally owned community bank with 25 Southern Illinois branches to serve you. Banterra Bank, proud supporter of high school sports. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXsports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM, WMIXsports.com. One final time on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Final score in Herrin, 67-60. The Rams fall on the road tonight. Obviously, the scoring and stats weren't necessarily pretty at the end of the game, but out of that, we still able to find I shouldn't say 3 Rams, but 3 stars who had great performances tonight.
Yeah, you prefaced that well. I'm going to give the number 3 star to a Herrin Tiger tonight, Brandon Anthony. I thought he played an exceptional basketball game. Getting to the rim, finishing, made a couple big threes, really took care of the basketball. Very impressed with him tonight. Just a sophomore guard. Really good game for him. The number 2 star tonight, I'm going to give to Jackson Creel. He came in and made 2 big three-point shots. The one at the end of the second quarter got Mount Vernon back in within 3. Hit one late to give Mount Vernon a chance. Just wasn't able to get over the hump. And the number 1 star I'm going to give to Amir Spann. I thought he played a pretty solid basketball game. Unfortunately for him, the only thing he did do well tonight was shoot from the free throw line after having such an exceptional night at the free throw line last night. But that's basketball. That's why you play the games. You never know what you're going to get. Unfortunately for the Rams tonight, they weren't able to get over the hump. Give your opponent some credit. I thought they played a really nice basketball game. Anthony and Ringel, and well-coached game by their coach. So Mount Vernon just has to go back to work, See if we can't get one Tuesday night at Jerseyville.
They head to Jersey for the Panthers Tuesday night, 7:30 pregame, 7:45 is your opening tip right here on 94.1 FM, or watch it live at WMIXsports.com. Until then, for Tom Portner, for Jeff Crow, for Colby Ginnels, for all of us at WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo. Final score from Williamson County, the Herrin Tigers 67, the Mount Vernon Rams 60. Good night.